To other news now, the federal government has signed another 2 agreements to access potential COVID-19 vaccines early next year. Both candidates are in stage 3 clinical trials. The Prime Minister says the deals ensure all Australians will have access to a safe and effective treatment if one is developed.
Today is another day when we can look forward to a much better 2021. And there are many reasons for that. As we've worked through the course of what has been such a difficult year with COVID-19, one of the reasons Australia has proved to be one of the most successful countries in the world in not just handling, of course, the health impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, but the economic impacts as well, is as a government, and as governments all around the country, we've always sought to look at the next challenge and how we will solve it. As a government, we have never sought to stay stuck in neutral when it comes to dealing with COVID-19. We always need to be looking ahead as to what the next challenge is and ensuring we're putting in place the mechanisms and the solutions that will enable Australians to move forward. To move forward indeed in 2020, but to move even further ahead in 2021. As we look around the world today, and particularly as we look in Europe, as we see countries locking down, in Australia, we're seeing Australia open up. In Australia, we're looking forward to 2021. And our policy and program, led by Professor Murphy, on getting Australia at the front of the pack when it comes to vaccines, which will be game changers. And as each day passes, we become more optimistic. Cautious, of course. Ensuring that we are going through all the necessary processes to ensure we have both a safe vaccine and an effective vaccine. Now today we're announcing an extra $1.5 billion investment in the Novavax and the Pfizer vaccines. This adds to our overall program of over $3.5 billion that we're investing to ensure that Australians will be in the leading pack of the world as we move into the next phase of dealing with COVID-19, which is the vaccine phase. Now we're in an advanced stage of trials, particularly here, when it comes to Novavax's vaccine, as being Australia as part of those trials here, right here in Randwick, right here in Sydney, and Australian scientists, Australian researchers, Australian clinical trials, all playing an important role in the global challenge of finding and testing and trialling this vaccine.